I might have to turn that down just a little bit. Maybe from my end, actually. No, that's muted. No. Alright, fine. We'll play your way, stupid computer. If I could click on OBS, there we go. Hopefully that won't be too quiet. Can never... one day I'll get these sounds right. But, that being said, why are you scooted over that way? Thank you. Let's go show everyone that we are live. Really gotta change that header at some point. But I don't use my channel enough to care, so. There we go. And there we go, and then we quickly close that out. And that and then I need to close that because that's probably gonna make my computer very upset if I don't. And get OBS back. What are you doing? There we go. Now we're all good. So we're gonna draw some more horrible monsters today. We'll be drawing this guy, who I sketched out, and I finally found a decent look for him. I still don't know how I feel about the arm, but yeah, I'll probably fix it. So I'm just gonna start working on line art now. See, what color do we want? Do I just want like this kind of color for the background? Do I want it more blue? More blue? That looks pretty good. Kinda like that color. So I guess we're doing blue. Let me get it dark. Oh, you. Okay, I gotta make this a little lighter because this is too bright. I can't see what I'm doing. See, is that darker? Nah, it's a little too dark. This one. Yeah, that looks... Maybe make it a little darker. Let's go 7. I think 7, let's try 6. Yeah, 6 feels good. Where am I gonna start with this guy? I think what I'm gonna start with, I gotta make this arm. Nope, it's this one. I'm gonna make this arm darker so I can see it. There we go. Gonna try to make it look more like, yeah, I'm gonna get ya. Also, let me know if I need to adjust the music or anything. Because it usually sounds much louder on my end than it does to everyone else. I don't know why. No, we need like more though. Oh, that's not how that eraser should be. Excuse you, sir. Need this more out. And more like it's ready to grab. Feel like, I don't know, little nails. The more human you make it, the more upsetting it is. This is what I've learned. And then kind of do like this sort of number. And then I'm gonna add webbing in between that, but I'm just gonna get this one first. That's too big. Let me zoom in a little more. You're gonna love this husband a whole lot, cause he's gonna be a super bloody mess when I'm done with him. Is it his blood? Is it other people's blood? Who knows? But it's there. It just keeps coming. Yes. Let's see. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do these eyes, because I want them to be as upsetting as possible. But I also want them to look like they're intelligent, they're sneaky, and they're extremely precise. I think I'm actually gonna do that hair on a different layer, maybe? And just do it in color. It's got a little nub head. I'm actually gonna turn this hair off because it's a little hard to see what I'm doing. Then you go right in with that spinach, because we all know it's not a good monster unless its spine is showing and it's really pointy. But maybe not that far up. One day I'll learn to not work so close to the canvas, but nah. These are the worst when you do like a 3/4 view and you're like, how do I make this other eye not look stupid? Okay, here's another part that I always like to do the twisty bodies, but I never learned how to properly do the twisty bodies, but we're gonna give it a go. Kind of bump it a little bit. Do you like that? part of me deep inside wants to just add a really gnarly tail to this guy. But I gotta stop adding tails to things. Tails and digigrade legs. I gotta stop that. But oh boy, do I wanna. But I don't know, I don't feel like it would fit him. Okay, we're just gonna cheat. Now these legs are gonna be fun because I did this nice fun little shape. Also, I wanted to do like really, really upsetting toenails on this thing. Should I add like a little ankle or should I do this little like bulb? Let's see. I think I'm gonna do the original sketch because I do plenty of ankles and this feels more unnatural and more alien. And go like near. There we go. No, that's not. That's not. Flat. Something like that. Then maybe do like something like that maybe. Yeah, I don't know why I went sort of with like an alien kind of feel to him, but it just felt right. It felt like a good sneaky kind of style. You know, perfect for moving at the speed of light when you're not looking at him. Turn around and he's right behind you. When he was like 50 miles away and you're like, what's that in the distance? It's probably nothing bad. Oh wait, oh, I'm dead. This is basically how this guy would work. Okay, give me a moment. I gotta figure out how this toe will work. See, it's like... He's toenails are real upsetting. Oh, I love it. Is it as good as teeth toes? Debatable, but oh, it's good. Just having regular toenails on something that should not be regular. Okay, here's the fun part is doing this bit. Let me turn this a little bit so I can draw this blade a little better. I'm gonna try my best to make it look like just a giant knife, but I don't know how well that'll do. God, can you imagine giving a pedicure to this guy? I mean, you probably just like murderize your face. Oh, this isn't a good song. Hello? No? Oh yeah, that works. Give me OBS back. I'm just trying to figure out here. Goes down like that. it's like I want to make it look like a knife, but it's also like I really like this sickle shape. Oh, but if I make it look like a knife, it would look very uncomfortable and wrong. Let me quickly, well, first of all, let me quickly do a little sketch of that so I have something better to work with. Might still try to curve it though. I also have to like remember what a knife looks like. Hold on, let me just draw like... Knives are straight, I think. Like, yeah, it kinda looks like this knife, yeah? It's like that shape. And then you got, oh. uh. Just like... No, okay, yeah, I did. I was like, no, I didn't want that. I know I could fiddle around with the one thing that lets you warp things around in weird ways, but that thing scares me, so I'm just gonna draw another knife, maybe? I don't know, let's see. Where is it? Is it this one? This thing. I will never understand how it... Oh, yeah, no, that's not gonna... No. We're just... Draw a better knife over that, just kind of bend it a little bit. It'll be fine. Now that I know what I'm kind of drawing. Unless the regular blade I had here is better. But I think making it more knife-like would be cool. Plus, I just really like knives. They look just like... Knives always have that very specific shape to them. That is just... You see it, you're like, yeah. It's not as good as axes, but, you know, they're close. It's like that. Oh, yeah, that looks... Oh, that looks like a big, meaty knife. Good for chopping up monsters and innocent bystanders. So now I'm gonna have to turn this again for like the 800th time to actually do the lines here. I'm gonna actually do some of the hand first. Kind of make this because his hand is like all mutated around it. Something like that. I don't know if I'm gonna keep these little bits or not. I just figured I'd try them. They seem right. I'm also thinking I might try to do that kind of crazy line shading that I did for the Freddy one. I meant to do that for the other two, at least for the jigsaw one, but it's just like, man, I sure do love just doing the soft shades, because boy, it looks real good. And you know, the Jason one came out pretty good. It's probably my best piece so far. Very, very happy with that one. No. Feel like very, very thin lines. There we go. If that's what you call it. I couldn't tell you the terms for anything ever, but especially with art, I just kind of call it, as I see it, like a bunch of lines, shadows, flat shadows, things like that. But I assume that is what it's called. Yeah, just a little indent to make it bad. I'm feeling like, hold on. I feel like this needs to be thinned out a little bit. That's a too big meaty finger. There we go. Now we're getting there. I still don't know how I feel about that, but it's there. Look at that boy. I think I'll add the hair now. I'm gonna try to do this thing. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that because it doesn't work. It just... At least it doesn't work in this version of Photoshop anymore. See. No, that's not. That's not the right shade at all. But I also kind of like want it lighter. Does it need more red? Is this... Okay, well I'm just gonna start doing it, and I'll change it when I need to. Or when I'm done. Just kind of doing the same sort of hair I did on the Jason, except for more. Just these spiny little wisps. Then I'll try to go in there and shade it and stuff and break it out a little bit. Do like little ones. Just trying to fill it out here in the center a little bit. Also debated on doing just like kind of a fur coat, but with something like this, I feel like that would be not very good and sneaky. I think that will be good for now. Now let's just do the barbed wire. Which I think I'm actually going to do in red. Because if you're not doing it in red, you're doing it wrong. So just gonna lighten this a little bit. There we go. Listen, barbed wire comes in only one color and it's rust. if your barbed wire ain't rusty and ain't good proper barbed wire, it's just artificial barbed wire. I just like, sometimes I just want to sit down and just draw barbed wire. Just nothing else. Just go crazy. But, what the? Okay, so I just knocked the nib out of my, little nib out of my pen. That was fun. Yeah, sometimes I just want to do that, but I don't feel like just doing barbed wire. Because, I don't know, it's just, eh. I want, like, someone there to make it interesting. Otherwise, I would just post nothing but barbed wire. Nope, that's too big. And I'm gonna do this one as I go because there's gonna be so much crossing that I'm probably gonna get lost if I don't. But typically I would draw out all the lines and then go and do all the little bits. I don't really know what you call those. I guess the barbs. I'm sure they probably have like a more proper name. Things like that usually do. I tried that once and it it doesn't work as good as you would think it would, because it doesn't exactly bend, and the only way you can create the image of bending is by putting it real close together. And I think there's some brushes that like just have like these little bits that you can go with them, but listen, I can't trace over the same line twice. So I just do it by hand. But I don't know, it's fun. Tedious at times, but fun. But I did make a barbed wire brush once. But I don't know, I like being able to just do it the way I want to. Just freehand it. I'll say I should probably not. I should probably be a little faster doing this. Because I would like to finish this tonight. At a reasonable time, at least. Which luckily with him, he's just mostly gonna just be a solid color of white. It's just he's gonna have a lot of stains on him. Which means I'm gonna have to do splatters. Which I'm not looking forward to because I still have not... I don't understand how to do splatters still, but I do my best. Like, there's brushes out there, but they're always, like, fixed things, and I don't want to go through and just, like, click a brush and, like, place it and stuff. I want to, you know, sit there and draw it, so I try to make my own, but I'm not very good at it still. See. I like that. Looks real good. Okay, but could you, like, actually attach them, though? Thank you. The other nice thing about doing it freehand is they don't all look the same. And, I don't know, I think it makes it look a little better. They're all weird and twisty. And it's just therapeutic. Now here's the fun part, trying to work around this thing. And figuring out how I want to do it. Because I want it to, like, kind of be on the start of it, but I don't want it to go down the blade. I need to also, when I get either close to done, or no, when I get done or have a lot of them, because, again, I don't know how long I'm going to do these. I'm going to do as many as I can, though. But when I'm done with them, I want to, like, make a little size chart of them all. Because, like, I don't know, I've been, like, thinking of, like, the misadventures of killers in the distortion. Let me tell you. A certain crispy boy is not very good at surviving down there. I'll probably draw more Horror Freddy. He's a fun boy. I like the big old crazy flappy mouth. Ooh, hanging off the blade. That could be fun. Pushes. Where do I start that? Because I'm thinking, like... no, not that far, probably. So I still want it kind of, like, in this area, so, like... maybe a little longer. So that one... which one would that one connect to? Oh god. Let's say that one connects to that one. This is the fun part. I'm just... because, like, I'm trying to figure out how to wrap around these fingers, because physics. Let's see, and it's also like I don't want to be parallel to this thing. Might just do like... that. And that way it's going against this line. It's not all nice and perpendicular, because you don't want symmetry with barbed wire. You want it to go as asymmetrical as possible. Because that's how it looks the best. Oh, but now do I put the little spikies on the end of these? Is he worthy of spikies? Is he entitled to the spiky death? barbed wire that our Lord and Savior, Edgelord, has. Which I guess would probably be a little bit useless because, well, maybe he took them from someone. And he's just like, this is how strong I am. Put myself through pain of this barbed wire. Although, again, I don't know who you take it. Well, there's probably plenty of distortion monsters that have barbed wire as defense mechanisms. Or at least weapons. I'm gonna make these a little smaller. And maybe like make them different hooks. Here we go. That looks pretty good. Again, I gotta turn off this hair so I can see what I'm doing. Gotta get that nice in there. That's not where that goes. And this is gonna be the fun part, just trying to wrap it all around there. Oh my god, I just accidentally whistled, I'm sorry. There we go. Not that close. Needs to be a little further apart. There we go. You can if you want. I don't mind. I could never deny you of your husband. It would be a crime. I just noticed that. There we go. Yeah, you probably make him cooler than I can. You know him a lot better than I do. I basically know nothing about Michael Myers. Because I've never been able to see any of the movies. Because just like every classic movie ever, I've never had the opportunity. It just doesn't happen. But one day, I'm gonna try to watch the 4 Jason movies that I have at some point and then try to get the rest of them and watch them. Oh god, why is that line all the way over there? I looked away for like 1 second and I was just like... That'd be fun. I would enjoy doing that. Yeah, if you ever get a time for that, definitely let me know. I'd be down. It's gonna take me an hour to just get all this dang barbed wire. See, like, it's fun, I'm having fun, but god, it takes so long. I think that's good. I think I'm actually gonna get a few more wraps around this end, so it's kind of like tied off. There we go. I feel like I need to do more in this area, but I don't know what. If you heard that little snap, that was my finger. I didn't expect it to pop like that. That was spooky. Aw, look at this boy. Let's turn this back up, and then I gotta fix this hair color. This looks too light. Oh, that's too... Well, actually. That looks pretty good. I like that. his little dome. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else I need to adjust with the lines real quick before I start coloring. But I think we're all good. I feel like this area needs more, but I think it'll fix itself out when I start shading, and if it doesn't, I can add something to it later. Just hope it's not too intricate and affects the shadows. Then I want sort of like a bluey color. See, is that too light? Let's see. Want it more. Hold on, let me. Want it kind of like in that blue range. Because that's how you get that nice weird blue. There we go. Again, like this hair is. I should just turn it off until I start shading. And even at that, it's just like when I'm ready for that hair, I will turn it back on. And just turn it on ever so often, make sure it looks okay with everything else. Look at that boy. Look at him. I'll change the music real quick. Give me a good bus battle. Oh, no! Why is shuffle just actually the worst? It's just like, yes, I want to shuffle my whole playlist. Oh, hey, how about I just play this one song 5 times in a row? And it's just like, that's not what I asked for. Where is it? This one? Yeah, that's good. I'd listen to regular music, but I just, for the art streams, I just put up the Isaac music so don't have to worry about any trouble with the YouTubes. But God, you don't know how bad I want to play actual music. Just jam out. The other problem is I also just like to listen to the same song 50 times, and I don't think that's very good for, like, entertainment value. Could just look up MIDI versions of everything and we can all just slowly suffer together. Oh, that's... I was like, what is that line? Because I thought it was the place where I didn't, like, color. I, like, left a mark. And then I tried to color. I was just like, what? No, that's where the little skin on the toes meet. This is starting to turn into one of those drawings that's just like, I don't want to draw lines or color, I just want to shade. It's like that comic with the dog, like, no take, only throw. It's just like, no draw, only shade. I don't know why that happens to me sometimes, but it does. Gotta get a little closer for this one. It's fun most of the time, and then some days it's just like, I really don't want to, but that's usually the times where it's also just like, I just, like, when you start something and it's just like, I don't want to finish this. I've lost all inspiration, and I don't care about this piece anymore. And that's how I end up with like 500 whips that will never see the light of day. And you know, I'd post them, but it's like, my sketches can be so just garbage sometimes. There's no one would understand what's going on except for me. Line art depends. It's a chore, but like sometimes you do it and it's real good. For me, usually where everything starts to downfall if I make it to like past the sketch is when I start coloring it, because it's like, oh, these lines look so cool, and then you start filling it out and you're just like, wow, this looks like hot trash. And then you go to your local dumpster and then you gently place it inside and hope that it finds a better home. Let me adjust this a little bit. This is too red. Which I could probably go for a rusty color, but I don't know. I kind of want it to look somewhat clean except for the bloodstains. I gotta turn that off because they're too similar. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of those. I think I'm just gonna go in with like bloody splotches and then just kind of like erase a little bit of these lines, erase a little bit of them, just so it's kind of like a vague shape, so it looks more like it's morphed in. I can't see. Gotta move that. Can't see what I'm doing in that corner. Am I... God. Okay. Now we're on the right layer, don't worry. Look at that. Look at them spindly fingers. That's real good. Okay, now he looks too blue. Hold on. See, this is why it's good to step back a couple times. No, I can't make him too light. He's gonna look too bright against the background. And this is where we get into the problem of what color do we make things so they look like they're separate but are also the right color in a dark environment. No, that's too much. That looks better. Okay, well it just doesn't have any shading on it, I guess. Or any color to it, tint. Like that. And then I'm gonna do this the lazy way so I don't have to worry about being all nice and in the lines. Yay! Oh, no, you don't get to allowed. I feel like it needs to be more towards the end, but don't worry about it. I'll fix it in a second. Just... There we go. There we go. Look at that good knife. So good for chopping tomatoes. Do you think if you tried, Michael Myers could be a good chef? Think he'd be a good kitchen boy? Be real good with the utensils and things. It still looks really blue, and I don't want that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this not colored, and then I'll add the color with the shading. Yeah, that looks much better. Oh, what color you wanna make these toenails? Cause I tell you what color I'm gonna make them after I clean up that spot. The only color that you can make nails and teeth and other such appendages is just a nasty yellow. Nasty, nasty yellow. Yeah. Just trying to make a PB&J with that big old knife. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It doesn't fit in the jar. Just makes a huge mess trying to get it out, because you shouldn't be using that big of a utensil to get out the peanut butter or jelly. Alright. Here's where the fun part begins. I'm gonna make this a different folder so I can get all the flat colors easy. Let's try and start doing some... Whoa, this has those brushes still. Oh, this has all... Oh yeah, I forgot I had all the really good brushes on this side except for all these stupid splatters. Or at least I think I do. Unless it somehow deleted them, but I'm pretty sure. Let's see, what does this one look like? Nope. Hold on. Yeah, that's on. Turn that off, turn that on. It's also... And then multiply. Smaller. Like, that's pretty good, but like, that's not what I'm looking for. That's pretty good. What is this? This is just a giant teardrop. Or blood drop. I think these are the other ones that I tried and it's just like, that don't work. Nope. Yeah. Okay, I do have the old brushes. They're just up here. That's... Okay, so that's what that one looks like. And welcome to the Cobalt Tries to Find a Good Texture hour. We're happy that you could join us tonight. I really gotta get rid of some of these brushes that I don't use. What does this one look like? Oh no. I thought it was just a really opaque brush that it didn't show. I think that's the one I already tried. Don't understand why people gotta make the brushes so dang big. There's one in here. It's like called cauliflower. Don't do that. Oh my god, it's so slow. Can I use my mouse wheel? There we go. Is this it? Don't know, it's too big. Yeah. See if this one's any good. I mean, that looks pretty good. Well, I don't, sir. I don't want to listen to the opening credits 100 times. Sir, listen. We're gonna listen to the Satan fight. Where is it? This one. So I might use this brush, we'll see. Guess the best place to start is right here where I was testing it, because I'm gonna make it go into the little thing. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm just gonna try and see how I like it though. Usually stuff like this looks a lot better from afar. So also, let me just do this the lazy way. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, it's like once you get it started, it looks a little more fine, but it's just finding that right start to it is hard because things don't look quite the way you want them. Let's see. Feels like a little too much. And worst comes to worst, you can blur it, and then it kind of softens everything out. Like that. Then get his feet. Because, you know, walking around in blood all day makes your feet real dirty, you know? And, you know, down in the station ain't no clean water to clean them. The water will kill you if you try to go in it. So you just kind of gotta deal with it, you know? They really need that hygiene down there. It's honestly just a huge problem. Just a bunch of bloody nubs. They would appreciate your efforts. Most of them, at least. But don't get Rita. Rita will eat your face. Ah, yeah, look at that bloody nub. It's not a proper monster unless it's got bloody nub on its arms. Then I'm gonna have to, like, erase all the excess, but for now, this is fine. There we go. Go in here and turn these off and there. There we go. God, this is giving me a lot of, like, memories of, and flashbacks of drawing what's his name? The monster I made that I will never be able to pronounce the name of, but boy do I love him. That boy that I never draw because he's too hard to draw, but I refuse to change his design because I specifically want him to look that way. Yeah. Yeah. And then let's change this a little bit. Just like a little bit, because I'm gonna go in with the darker tones. Do that so I don't have to worry about clipping more masks. So yeah, I should probably do this in the actual color so I don't have to worry about it. More red. There we go. Gotta get in there some splatters of new blood and old blood. Kinda get it more concentrated right here. It's a real crusty boy. Just anytime it gets to the point where like he can't be sneaky anymore because all you hear when he moves is like crunching sounds. Oh, that's not right. Sir, that is wrong. Nope, that is also wrong. Then get some of that old blood in there. Makes it just look real nasty. And that's what we want. Oh, God. I will tell you, this is also making me excited to do the next one, because next one I'm definitely gonna do is Pyramid Head. Because, oh, I got a great idea for him. He's gonna be the most gorgeous being you've ever laid your eyes upon. I'll probably do a similar sort of thing like this with the bloody ends on the limbs, because it's just a very Silent Hill thing to have the bloody limbs. Oh snap. Welcome, welcome. We're drawing horrible, horrible boys. And now I gotta figure out how to draw blood on a knife. So I'm just gonna go crazy. Thank you. I'll do better ones, but it's just like I just want to play Isaac. That's all I want to do now. Because he's a real fun time. And all the costumes for him are so cool and I love them. Oh, that's not right. Look at that. Oh, yes. I've never been more happy with blood. Or at least drawing it. Kind of get some dark tones in there. Yeah, I'll probably draw more Forgotten, once I kind of figure out how I want to draw him, which I've kind of done, but I'm still kind of working on it. That's also part of why it took me so long. And now we gotta do the acid part, which I think... I don't know if I should do in green or red. Yeah, that's why you just draw the pattern of them and you don't actually draw the bones. and you just smile and you're like, yeah, this is fine. This will work. Who needs to actually draw hard, complicated things? Because let me tell you, that's what I did, because I wasn't going to sit there and draw bones. Yeah, see, that's why I wanted to do green, because I thought it was green in that, but I wasn't sure. I'm still kind of like, it's also kind of like, because I'm not going to try to like show it in this drawing specifically, but the sort of lore I got for going for this guy is he can shoot like the acid out of his eyes. So I'm going to try to have splatters of where it's been like sprayed out, but like this is also like not a good green for this, but I'll fix it in a minute. And I also have to darken these eyes. Kind of make it a little more of a... And then... There we go. No, I need that smaller, sir. You don't understand. Yeah, I'll have to darken that eye. He's looking real cool though. I'm gonna quickly... Where is it? I'm actually... Here's what I'm gonna do. Is because I'm gonna do shadows and stuff over this layer later, and I don't want this to be disturbed because this is a deep, empty pit. No, that's not how you do that. You have to Control Shift V, and then it pastes in place. And now we darken it. Not that dark. Like that dark. Life is good. Life is not very interesting, as it usually is, because I'm just a plain, stale potato chip. But it's going good. Been enjoying the new update. Been trying to unlock all the stuff. And other than that, I don't have anything else to talk about. Let's see, I'm just... Before I continue on, because I think he's ready for shading, because I've got all the bits and stuff done. And it just needs lights and shadows all over it now. To really bring it out. I think, though, first, before I do that, is I'm gonna do this, little acid puddle. Noise, noise. I am gonna drag you with me, and we are gonna play Dead by Daylight at some point, because I want to play that game. But I also have Friday the 13th on my list of games to get and play with people. I just haven't been able to buy it yet. But I will get it eventually, and it'll be fun. But speaking of that game, I do have a little map. I'm still kind of working on cutting and getting all the stuff done, but I do have a map I'm working on for that, for a little animation from a Kraken video with that game, and it's gonna be real good. It's the planet one. Ooh, that looks real good too. I just haven't done any work on it yet, because one, I can only work on that stuff on my desktop, because my laptop is a big stupid potato. No, that the YouTube video, the Kraken one, where he becomes a planet. I don't remember what the name of that one was called. And then it's like you got like, hey, you wanna know why I wear a bag over my head? And it's a moo cow. I'm trying to remember everything from that video. And then, let's see. I'm gonna get the fire brush, smoke brush out. Where is it? There you are, my lovely, lovely brush. Also, why is that not on? This needs to be under this. God dang it, me and my stupid... I don't understand why it does that. It's like, I did not move this layer so I could draw on that layer. I moved it so it was under the thing. Why did you switch me, sir? Photoshop, please, stop being so dumb. But yeah, get a little... Make it a little tinier. Get that smoke action going. Oh! Oh, that's just my headphones, okay. I was like, whoa, is that? Kinda soften it up a little bit. There we go. And then before I start on shading, I'm gonna quickly do a floor and a little bit of this background. So let's do like blue. Let's do... Give me my regular... Give me the regular brush, thank you. That's not the direction I asked to draw on that. Okay. And then get it the right color real quick. Then I'm gonna just like slightly... No, that's not. I just want to slightly tilt it and expand it so it fits. Let's see. I don't know what I want to do with this background. I think I might just do like a little light here. I've never tried this before, so this will be something new. No, I don't do that. Like, this is probably gonna be too bright, but I'll fix it when I'm done. Make it a little tiny. Yeah, that. Nah, not that much. Something like that. Gonna also just scale this a little bit. Kind of branch it out. And then slowly lighten it up. Can I get like 700? Is that a thing I'm allowed to have? Thank you. I don't know why it has to skip from like 400 to like 1,000. It's dumb. Photoshop, you're dumb. No, I need more than that. Oh hey, it'd probably help if I had that on, huh? Just kinda really get that blade spotlight. Then I get... Yeah, I think... There we go, it fixed itself, I think. Are we good? Is it fine? Are we back? Are we back now? It wouldn't be a Cobalt stream without it. Okay, good. It looked like it was back, but God knows if my computer's ever telling the truth. I've just come to learn to never trust technology. Just assume it's always doing something wrong. Because 98.7% of the time it's correct that it is doing something wrong. Well, hey, we got a good boy going on here. Now here's the fun part, is I gotta play with that kind of light source. That'll be fun. See these. Just put these together real quick. Then you're gonna... This isn't anything. No. I think I'm just gonna do a gradient real quick. Do 2 gradients actually, so... I feel like I use gradients a little too much now, but like, they look real good. No. Need it a little less. Something like that. Okay, now we can start shading. Let me zoom. Oh god, Photoshop, please don't start this right now. Appreciate that. Oh, it's lagging. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can restart Photoshop and see if that fixes it. Technical difficulties in my Cobalt stream. It's more likely than you think. Where is it? So it's gonna be dark for a second, don't worry. There it is. There we go. Oh, why you like that? Why do you like that? Oh, that's scary. Okay, it's fixed. Now let's see. No, it's still lagging. Don't know why it's doing that. Let me make sure that it hasn't, like, somehow magically changed its size. No, it's fine. It's not 4,000. Well, now it feels kind of fine. I can't tell, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, that's not fine at all. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can restart everything, and I'll be right back. After I let that save.